It started in East Asia and then quickly spread across the world. No one knows exactly how the disease was started, but that has become irrelevant in the big picture. People are dying. The first reported case in the United States was in Charlotte, North Carolina. A young man was touring China after graduating from college. There was already positive reported cases in Europe, Asia, and Australia. The United States was thinking of closing down the borders to Canada and Mexico and slow down flights to different countries. Many were uneasy listening to the news about the horrific cases in the different areas. People were on edge. As a director of a small Alaskan town hospital, I want to brief all staff on what we know about the disease so far. It spreads rapidly. Once there is a positive case brought to the hospital, chances are the sickness has already contaminated the next person. The first sign is erratic behavior. Behavior is out of the ordinary. When the third-grade teacher starts coming to school wearing only pants and yelling around the school, the aliens are coming after us. Be on the lookout. The second big warning sign is severe nosebleeds. These nosebleeds are almost impossible to stop. This is going to the stage where we start seeing the patients come. Once they are brought in, quarantine them immediately. They are to have no visitors. When they are in quarantine, you must wear complete protective wear, including ventilation masks. There have been no successful cases of reversing the sickness, so be aware, be careful, but most importantly, be safe. When we heard about this sickness spreading in Alaska, they are taking giant precautions to keep the disease away. The borders were closed down. All of state flights were banned and the barges stopped coming. All means of bringing food and supplies have been cut off. Alaska has started to go back to the traditional ways of food and shelter. There have been no reported cases in the state, but things are changing every day. The community of Jerkis has continued to take further precautions. No insider is allowed to come into the town. Jerkis is a small rural community that holds a couple thousands of citizens. No one has left and no one has come into the town since the borders were shut down. The community is scared. Some have tried to leave, but the leaders of the city have decided to shut everything down. No one is going anywhere. Every day we listen to the radio in the hospital. We hear calls of help from different states. There have been cases of this sickness turning people into cannibals. They start to eat the very people they used to call family. Once the disease is started, it cannot go back. They are gone. The brain is rotted and they are left with this horrible desire to just feed. The next step is letting the public aware of the situation. We have set up a town hall meeting for later tonight. Dear community of Jerkis, I know you have been scared, confused, and angry. We have all heard the rumors that have been going around the area. I am profoundly sad to tell you that they are true. There is a terrible disease that is spreading across the world. It has taken many lives, and there have been no sign of it slowing down. Once the illness has contained, it spreads rapidly, and according to the news release, there have been cases of humans eating other humans. I know many of you are worried for your families who live outside this town. I am pleased to reassure you that there have been no reported cases in Alaska. Still, we are apprehensive about letting others come into the town. However, we will release others to leave if they desire, but just be aware. There are no barges or airplanes coming anymore. There is no more refills in gas stations. We have been limiting our supplies already and are estimated to run out of canned goods and gasoline within the next month. Things will be tight. But we will make do. We always do. We are going back to traditional hunting and gathering. We are people of survivors. I have no doubt we will continue to live. Everyone, we must band together and do what we can do. Our ancestors have prepared us for this.